I'm really happy to have the opportunity to develop this 10-part course on Tsongkhapa's Madhyamaka. I have personally been deeply affected by Tsongkhapa's teaching in general, and particularly Madhyamaka philosophy. I had the privilege to translate Tsongkhapa's last major Madhyamaka work, Illuminating the Intent, which is a commentary on Candrakirti's Entering the Middle Way. And also I had the privilege to write a modern biography of Tsongkhapa, which really tries to bring to life Tsongkhapa's own personal quest for finding the view of emptiness, the middle way view, and how he, in the aftermath of attaining that view, tried to articulate his own insight and share that with others, and draw out the implications of his profound insight into emptiness. So to have this opportunity to develop a focused course that would take the course participant from a very general question, say, of why emptiness matters. Why should he give it so much fuss? Why emptiness matters to Tsongkhapa's own personal quest. A typical sort of a course participant I have in mind, really first and foremost, Dharma practitioners who would like to go beyond the typical teaching in a Dharma center setting. At the same time, they do not have the time or the opportunity to be able to engage deeply in academic scholarship on philosophy of emptiness, but at the same time are interested in delving deeper and having a much more deeper philosophical understanding of the teachings on emptiness. Of course, first and foremost, from the perspective of practitioner, and what does it mean to relate to one's own personal practice, this important Mahayana teaching on emptiness. The course really aims to offer a presentation that is philosophically rigorous, aims at conceptual clarity, it's exegetically sound, and most importantly, something that is meaningful from the practitioner's point of view. Right now, the timing is really perfect because, today, all 5 major Madhyamaka writings of Tsongkhapa are available in English translation. So the modern reader, those who don't read Tibetan, are now in a position to engage with Tsongkhapa's own writings on Madhyamaka directly. But the course aims to offer the reader, and as well as practitioner, Dharma practitioner, a guidepost that would help them engage with Tsongkhapa's writings on Madhyamaka in a more focused and time-efficient way, and highlighting some of the important points and themes of Tsongkhapa's Madhyamaka. What exactly is emptiness, and what is the object of negation that is being negated in the context of Madhyamaka's teaching on emptiness, and what remains in the aftermath of that negation, and how does one then explore the understanding of the nature of reality within the framework of 2 truths of ultimate and conventional truth. And then, this whole important question of how do we understand the 2 main strands of interpretation of Nagarjuna and Madhyamaka Svatrantika masters like Bhaviveka and Candrakirti Madhyamaka Prasangika. And then what are the implications of Candrakirti's rejection of intrinsic nature and intrinsic arising and characteristic, even on the conventional level? What does it mean for overall Buddhist ground path and result? And then what is the relationship between 2 foundational ideas of Mahayana Buddhism, emptiness on the one hand and Buddha nature on the other? And finally, how do we bring all of these various strands of our understanding of emptiness based on Tsongkhapa's teaching into the context of a personal practice? In other words, how do we begin meditating on emptiness? So I'm really happy to be able to have this opportunity to devote so much time thinking about these points, as well as presenting them in a way that is easy to engage and something that would be meaningful to you. So my hope is that at the end of this course, by the time you have finished taking this course and doing the reading, my hope is that you will be in a position where when you hear the word emptiness, you will have a qualitatively different response to it. And also you can feel a bit more confident thinking that at least I've got something, in relation to emptiness. And also my hope is that you will, fully appreciate why the great Madhyamaka masters and Mahayana teachers like Nagarjuna, Aryadeva, Candrakirti, and Tsongkhapa take the teaching on emptiness so seriously, why they expend so much effort and papers and ink in trying to present this teaching for us, for our future practitioners.